friends. This is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as it is always the case, CG dropped the greatest of information on us at the worst possible time for me. I am literally about to walk out the door, and I saw this, and I was like, I gotta stop. I've got to make a video. This is going to be awesome. We finally have all the information we need. We have more information about the C-3PO event that I am freaking excited for. Now, what I want to do in this video is kind of go through and look at the trailer and break down really just what we could be seeing from this. If everything that we have, if this indicates everything, there does leave a few questions, a few really important questions, and a few really exciting ones for us here in this game. And I am so freaking stoked. Not just about the Ewoks, guys. I'm really excited about the Ewoks, but what some of these other things could very well indicate. And I think we could see some stuff, some kit launches, if not today, maybe tomorrow. Just off the bat, we have this really cool intro. It's a lot of fun. And like an idiot, I just noticed that it's December 14th. It is on Friday. Or Thursday. Let's see, let's look it up. Yeah, Friday, December 14th. Boom, just noticed. So that means you have a few more days to farm everything depending on when you're watching this video. First and foremost, before I even hit play, I'm looking at the Ewoks present, and I see Ewok Warrior. And the first question I have is, why don't we have Ewok Warrior? Now, the obvious answer is for the vast majority of players in this game who don't like Ewoks, they don't like Ewoks. So why put in a character that we don't want? But he is an NPC in the game. He does have a kit already established. Why not just give him to us in the game? With more and more of these events, with more and more of these things that are going like territory wars and territory battles, where you have to have larger rosters like Grand Arena that wasn't just introduced, it makes sense to introduce some of these NPCs that we could have in the game. And hopefully, and this is just me, hopefully introduce them in places where we could totally use all this other stuff. Hopefully we could see stuff like this for, in galactic war shops, in areas that we haven't seen in a very long time. Now, starting off, I'm going to mute this. First and foremost, C-3PO is just as annoying as he is in all of the movies, and it's kind of infuriating. Secondly, obviously, we see it as a legendary event. That's something that was, it was all but said. They never told us, hey, this is a legendary event that's coming. But let's face it, it is a legendary event that's coming, and now we have specific proof. And as you saw in the beginning, it is coming on the 14th. I like the images, the artwork. They never fail to make legendary events awesome when it comes to the art and the design that goes into them. Right off the bat, we see Logray and Wicket. Now, we see Logray and Wicket. And so for a lot of people who are thinking you're going to need Logray, you're going to need Poplu, I'm not entirely sure one way or the other, but I think this could indicate which Ewoks that we're going to be needing. If not just the best Ewoks, let's face it. So we have Wicket kind of being a punk. I think that's kind of awesome. Let's face it, the Ewoks are just little children, and they're mischievous as hell, and I love them for that. Wicket throwing a rock. We've got Ewok Scout and then Chief Chirpa, and I think that's interesting because Ewok Scout is the login character. I've been saying this since December began. A lot of people are saying we won't need Ewok Scout, or the Ewok Scout won't be viable, or there's all this other crap. I honestly think that there's going to be a number of different combinations that we're going to be able to use to be able to unlock C-3PO. I think the closer this gets, the more I think that we're not going to see this at the difficulty level of Chewbacca. I still think it's going to be difficult, but not very, very difficult like the Chewbacca event was. It's possible that we could unlock this with an Ewok Scout. I really think that that's the case. Now, you see Chirpa, Ewok Scout. Then when you zoom up, you see 5 Ewoks. You see Elder, Chirpa, Ewok Scout, Logray, and Poplu, I believe, but this bottom left corner could be, I don't know, it could be Ewok Elder. I might be thinking he's someone else. But then here's, it says unite your strongest. You see the 5 come up. Then you have this ambush, right? And for whatever reason, I don't know if this is just me remembering incorrectly, which is very possible because I have a terrible memory. I think it comes from like the baldness. I don't know if you other bald guys out there like, yeah, it's baldness. I have a terrible memory too. Let me know. But I think it's possible that ambush was somehow associated with the Ewok warrior. Like that was an ability, or that popped up on the screen when he attacked, or it was something to that effect. Now, I might be wanting that to be the case and misremembering it. I don't rightly know, but it's for some reason, I think ambush and Ewok warrior seem to be connected somehow. Now, that was freaking cool, right? But then we see who we're going to be fighting up against, right? We have C-3PO, whose kit at the making of this video has not been released. We have R2-D2, we have Raid Han, we have R2-D2, we have Raid Han, we have Chewbacca. It is likely that that's the Chewbacca that is the OT Chewbacca, the Chewbacca's kit we know. Then we have 2 other characters. That is clearly on the left, Leia Organa. That is Leia in Endor outfit. This is I don't know what you would call her, Safari Leia or I don't know. But we have a new freaking Leia. And a new Leia potentially means, even if it's an NPC now, it's likely that we're going to get her in the future. And that is freaking cool. And then here's this other character. Now he's kind of far off in the background. That could be Luke. It really could be. We could see an Endor Luke, and that would make sense, right? Because an Endor Luke would be dressed like that. It could also be the old man. Now, so for those of you who don't know who the old man is, it's Captain Rex. And Captain Rex and Leia did kind of work together. And we do have knowledge. We do have evidence. And they have come out and said, hey, Captain Rex was on Endor. We know that Hera was on Endor. Guys, this would be awesome. Now, personally, I know this is a really bad image, but I don't think that guy's beefy enough to be the old man. I don't think that guy's beefy enough to be Captain Rex. I mean, hashtag not my Rex. But even if it is Rex, I'll take him hands down. Captain Rex in the Rebels series was awesome. And it could indicate, if that is, and it probably isn't, but if that is Captain Rex, would he have a Phoenix tag? That would be freaking cool. That would be awesome. I'm getting way too excited over this, but you see a lot of stuff here, and it just closes out. Guys, I'm really freaking excited about this. It does look like it's going to be difficult. We don't see turn meter. We don't see any of their stat bars here. There's a lot that's still left open for interpretation, a lot that we don't know about this event. But starting on the 14th, you are going to have 7 days to essentially get your Ewoks to where they need to be. Now, for those of us who are close, I'm getting so freaking close. I've been able to G12 2 of my Ewoks. I'm one away from getting Ewok Scout to gear 12. Papu and Logray are finally up. I didn't see Tebow in the mix. That's one thing that was interesting. I didn't see Tebow there, and so it might be that we won't need him, right? It's very possible and probable that we won't need him. But if that's the case, if Ewok Elder's not being added, it is possible that we will need all 4 of these Zatable characters in the mix. And that is what we saw with the addition of the Ewok Scout. I'm excited for this, guys. I am very stoked. I've got to do a live stream tonight just to kind of talk to the community about this, because by the time that this is launched, it is very possible that we will have a kit release. And if we don't have it today, we might have it tomorrow. What do you think about this latest information for the C-3PO event? Leave a comment in the section below. Like, subscribe, share. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as always, my friends, stay nerdy.